and the opinions and the eyes from what's going on in the Gaza since 20 months. And this is Mr. Netanyahu is becoming, changing from his status from one who is accused by the ICC to a hero in Israel. So again, in one word, my question, should the European Union develop an holistic approach, a new approach, which is, should deal with both the nuclear and the problem of the Middle East peace process? Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, the European Union can play and will play its part in reaching a diplomatic solution. We are in contact also with the Iran as well as the Israelis to really de-escalate the situation, because the stability of the region is everybody's interest. That's why we are also in contact with the regional partners. They are very worried about the spillover effect and the tensions rising in the region, and we are willing to work with them. I want to stress again, like many ministers said today, we will not lose sight of what is happening in Gaza, and we will discuss that in more depth also on Monday, to really let the humanitarian aid in, to help the people on the ground, and to come to the ceasefire, release the hostages, but also stop the suffering of the people. So EU will play its part, and I think considering the developments, European Union actually has a bigger role now that Iran and US talks have been hindered. Thank you.
Stefan.
Yes, Stefan Israel, Europe Table. Isn't the EU sending in a way mixed signals, or showing also its division when we have on the one hand the Commission President insisting on Israel's right to self-defense, looking at Iran, and then secondly, was the association agreement revision a topic today, and can you tell us where you are with this revision? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Of course, we are 27 different member states, and we sometimes have different views. But also today we had clear agreement that we support the diplomatic efforts to get to the point where Iran can't have a nuclear bomb, and these bringing down the tensions is important. When it comes to the association agreement, the Article 2 review, then it's ongoing, and this will be discussed on Monday, so we didn't discuss it today. Thank you.
Jorge.
Hello, Jorge Liboreiro with Euronews. High Representative, I want to ask you about two things that Donald Trump said in the recent hours. First, he said that he wants a real deal with Iran giving up entirely its nuclear program. Do you agree with this assessment that Iran should also give up its nuclear program for civilian purposes? And second, Donald Trump, he suggested that the U.S. could get involved in the conflict. Do you see America's potential involvement as a positive or negative step in the de-escalation? Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, United States will speak for itself when it comes to their steps. And we have had the discussions with Iran regarding the nuclear program. I think this is up to the negotiations, really. It is clear that everybody agrees that Iran can't have a nuclear bomb, and that is our end goal. But, of course, there is a difference with understanding whether it's also, nuclear totally out of the question also for peaceful or civil purposes, which Iran is not agreeing to right now. When it comes to United States getting involved, then it will definitely drag the region into a broader conflict, and this is in nobody's interest. And from my call with the Secretary of State Rubio, he emphasized that it's also not in their interest to be drawn into this conflict. Thank you.
Thank you. We will take a last question. Susanna over there.
Thank you. Susanna Freixas, SIC Expresso, Portugal. A follow-up, if I may, because we saw the statement by G7 this morning, and it doesn't talk about diplomatic solution. So what I understand from what you said is that the European perspective is a diplomatic solution. In this case, are you getting some distance from what was said in the G7? And we don't see Israel or Iran, for what it matters, to be willing to stop this conflict or to this war. So exactly what do you expect in the next days? And if you think that what Israel did, this first attack, was justified. And still, if I may, a follow-up question regarding Monday. Should we expect concrete measures from your side, concrete proposals, in order to make to put pressure on Israel in order to allow the humanitarian aid to enter into Gaza? Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have the G7 statement here with me, but I don't remember that it was so much different. I mean, the European perspective is to have a diplomatic solution for the nuclear program of Iran. The initial JCPOA, like it was mentioned in 2015, addressed exactly that. And of course, it was regrettable that the U.S. withdrew from this agreement at one point. Still, I mean, we tried to achieve this diplomatic, peaceful solution. Then on next days, what to expect? Of course, we have called on both parties to exercise restraint and de-escalate. Of course, one is saying that if the other one stops, they will stop as well. But it is clear that we have these channels open, and we are constantly pushing for really to stop this war, because the risks for escalation and the risks of spillover effect are too great. Also, the risks of miscalculation, which is making this conflict even bigger. And Article 2 review. I was tasked to do the Article 2 review and come up with the Article 2 review for the next Foreign Affairs Council. So, of course, member states will then express also what they want to do with this. The review is not ready yet, so it is being drafted, but the real goal for the FAC is to have this review done like the member states asked. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This brings our conference to an end. We will be back next Monday after the Foreign Affairs Council. Have a great afternoon.